One common frustration I hear from SHRM students is that they can make a case for more than one answer for the same question. And this is when people start believing that this exam is subjective. But here's the truth, it's not subjective at all. It just requires a different way of thinking that most candidates were never taught. The exam is not going to ask you, what would you do at work? It's actually asking what's the best HR decision based on process, role, and risk, and in that exact order. Remember, process, role, risk. If you miss this crucial distinction, then every question is going to feel debatable. Many HR professionals will read questions through their real world lens. You're thinking about urgency, the relationships, and fix issues quickly. SHRM is testing those instincts they want before acting. Did HR stay in the appropriate role? And did HR reduce risk instead of creating more? That's precisely why the jump in and fix it answer is often wrong, even when it feels like the most responsible choice. Now, conflict between a manager and employee. One answer says HR meets with both parties to resolve the issue. Sounds helpful, right? The other answer says HR coaches the manager on how to address the issue and monitor the outcome. The correct answer is almost always the second one. Why? Because HR stepping in too quickly bypasses proper processes and actually removes accountability from the manager. By the way, if we haven't met yet, I'm Latisha Newby. I'm an HR strategist, attorney, and certification coach who helps HR professionals stop guessing on the Sherman HRCI exams and start thinking the way exam creators actually think. Now, where candidates often can lose valuable points. They choose answers that tend to feel helpful rather than the ones that are strategically correct. SHRM consistently rewards assessment over immediate action, coaching over rescuing, and long term systems over quick fixes. So if you're sitting there thinking, sure, I do this every day. Why am I missing these questions? Well, the answer is pretty simple. If you haven't shifted into exam thinking mode yet, you're going to continue to get those wrong. Once you do, these questions stop feeling subjective and you start seeing the answers jump off the page at you. Now, if you're thinking, okay, that kind of makes sense. Now, if you've been preparing for this exam, don't continue to study in isolation. A free certification success community where we break down exam thinking. We walk you through common mistakes and help you focus on what actually moves the needle. The link is going to be in the description below. So join the community before you go watch another random video and confuse yourself again because passing this exam isn't about more information. It's really about better judgment. All right. As always, I will see you in my next video. And if you have HR certification questions, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to follow me because I'll be sharing more content on this very topic and you will not want to miss it.